If you're seeing this, understand something very clearly. This is not an accident. This is not coincidence. This is not random chance. You are here in this moment because heaven has intercepted your path. God is a God of purpose. He does nothing by mistake. Every encounter, every delay, every open door, and even every closed one is part of a divine orchestration designed specifically for you. So if you're seeing this, pause for a moment, because God has a message for you. The message is this: you are not forgotten. You are not forgotten, even in the moments when it feels like the world has moved on without you. There are seasons in life where silence becomes heavy, where prayers seem unanswered, and where your efforts appear unnoticed. In those moments, it is easy to believe that you have been left behind or overlooked, but that perception does not define your reality. God's awareness of you has never wavered, not for a second. He sees what others miss. He understands what you cannot explain. Every tear, every quiet struggle, every moment of waiting is known to Him in full detail. Sometimes the delay you are experiencing can feel frustrating, even discouraging. You may look around and see others progressing, achieving, and stepping into things you have been praying for, and wonder why your time has not yet come. But timing in your life is not random, it is intentional. What feels like a pause to you is often a period of preparation. God is not withholding from you, He is working within you. He is shaping your character, strengthening your patience, and aligning circumstances in ways you cannot yet see. Being forgotten would mean being outside of purpose. But your life is still unfolding exactly as it should. There are things being arranged behind the scenes that require time. Just because you cannot see movement does not mean nothing is happening. Growth often takes place beneath the surface, quietly and steadily, before it ever becomes visible. Just like a seed planted in the ground, there is a process happening that must be completed before anything breaks through into the light. It is important to resist the urge to measure your journey against someone else's timeline. Comparison can distort your perspective and make you feel delayed when you are actually right on track. Your path is unique, and what is meant for you will come in the right season. Trusting that truth requires faith, especially when circumstances suggest otherwise. But faith is not built on what you see, it is built on what you choose to believe. So even now in this moment, remind yourself that you are still seen, still valued, and still part of a greater plan. Nothing about your life is accidental and nothing has been wasted. Every step, including the slow ones, is contributing to something meaningful. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared, positioned, and guided, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Delay is often misunderstood because it does not match our expectations of progress. When things take longer than we hoped, it is natural to assume something is wrong or that we are being denied what we have been praying for. But delay does not mean rejection. It does not mean your desires are being ignored. More often than not, it means there is a process unfolding that is necessary before you step into what is ahead. What feels like standing still is in reality a season of preparation that carries more value than immediate arrival ever could. In these waiting periods, something deeper is happening within you. Your patience is being stretched, your character is being refined, and your understanding is being reshaped. Growth that lasts is never rushed. If you were given everything too soon without the internal strength to sustain it, it could easily overwhelm you. So instead of releasing everything at once, God prepares you gradually, making sure you are ready not just to receive, but to handle, protect, and maintain what is coming into your life. It is also in delay that clarity is formed. When you are forced to slow down, you begin to see things you might have missed in a faster season. You start to recognize what truly matters, what needs to change, and what must be left behind. This is not wasted time. It is intentional time. Every lesson learned now is something that will support you later. Every challenge faced is building resilience that will be required for the next level of your journey. Sometimes the delay is not only about you, but also about what is being arranged around you. Opportunities, connections, and circumstances must align in the right way at the right time. What you are waiting for may also be waiting for its perfect moment to meet you. If things were rushed, the outcome would not carry the same strength or stability. Timing plays a critical role, and what seems slow from your perspective is actually precise from a higher one. It is important to guard your mindset during these seasons. Frustration can cause you to lose focus, and doubt can make you question everything you once believed. But if you shift your perspective and begin to see delay as development, your attitude changes. You stop resisting the process and start learning from it. You become stronger, wiser, and more prepared with each passing day. So instead of asking why things are taking so long, begin to ask what is being built within you right now. Trust that this season has purpose. Trust that you are not being denied. You are being prepared for something that requires a stronger version of you. Staying in position is one of the hardest things to do when life becomes uncomfortable. When challenges rise and progress feels slow, the natural instinct is to step back, to look for an easier path, or to abandon what once felt like a clear calling. Difficulty has a way of shaking confidence and making you question whether you are truly on the right path. But discomfort does not always mean you are in the wrong place. In many cases, it is a sign that you are exactly where you need to be for growth to take place. The process of becoming who you are meant to be is rarely easy. It stretches you beyond your limits, pushes you into unfamiliar territory, and forces you to confront parts of yourself that need to change. These moments are not designed to break you, but to build you. If everything were comfortable, there would be no reason to grow. Strength is developed under pressure, not ease. Just like muscles are built through resistance, your character and purpose are shaped through challenges. Walking away too soon can cost you more than you realize. Sometimes people leave just before things begin to shift, simply because the pressure becomes too intense. But what if that very pressure is the final stage of preparation? What if the discomfort you feel is not a warning to quit, but an indication that something is about to change? Growth often reaches its peak right before a breakthrough. Leaving in that moment means missing what could have been the turning point. Trusting the process requires patience and discipline. It means continuing forward even when you do not have all the answers. It means believing that there is value in what you are experiencing, even when it does not make immediate sense. Trust is not passive. It is an active decision to remain committed despite uncertainty. It is choosing to stay grounded in purpose instead of being driven by temporary emotions. There will be days when you feel tired, when motivation fades, and when the vision you once had seems distant. In those moments, it becomes even more important to stay in position. Consistency during difficulty builds a level of resilience that cannot be developed any other way. Each step you take, even the small ones, is reinforcing your strength and preparing you for what lies ahead. You are not placed where you are by accident. There is purpose in your current position, even if it is not fully clear yet. The discomfort you feel is part of the transformation. Instead of running from it, learn from it. Instead of resisting it, grow through it. Stay where you are meant to be. Trust the process unfolding in your life and allow it to shape you into someone capable of carrying what you have been called to receive. You are closer than you think, even if everything around you suggests otherwise. There are moments in life when progress feels invisible, when effort seems to lead nowhere, and when the distance between where you are and where you want to be feels overwhelming. In those moments, discouragement can quietly settle in, convincing you that nothing is changing. But just because you cannot see movement does not mean progress is not happening. Some of the most important shifts occur beneath the surface, out of sight, where preparation is taking place in ways you may not yet understand. It is often right before a breakthrough that things feel the hardest. Pressure increases, doubts grow louder, and the temptation to give up becomes stronger than ever. This is not a coincidence. It is a critical point in the journey where everything you have built is being tested. Many people turn back at this stage, not realizing that they were only steps away from a turning point. The struggle they were experiencing was not a sign of failure, but an indication that something was about to change. Breakthrough does not always arrive in dramatic ways. Sometimes it comes quietly, through small shifts that gradually lead to something greater. A new opportunity, a change in perspective, a door opening where there was once none. These are often the early signs that things are moving in your favor. But if you are too focused on what has not happened yet, you might miss the evidence that progress is already unfolding. Learning to recognize these subtle changes can strengthen your confidence and keep you moving forward. Patience becomes essential in this phase. It is easy to grow tired when results are not immediate, but lasting outcomes are rarely instant. What you are building takes time because it is meant to last. Rushing the process can lead to incomplete results, while staying committed allows everything to come together in the right way. Every step you have taken so far has brought you closer, even if the distance still feels long. It is also important to manage your mindset during this time. Negative thoughts can distort your perception and make you believe that you are further away than you truly are. When doubt takes over, it becomes harder to see progress clearly. That is why you must intentionally remind yourself of how far you have already come. Reflect on the growth you have experienced, the challenges you have overcome, and the strength you have developed along the way. You have not come this far just to stop now. There is a reason you are still pushing forward. Even when it is difficult, something within you recognizes that there is more ahead. Trust that instinct. Stay committed, remain focused, and keep moving forward. You may not realize it yet, but the breakthrough you have been waiting for could be much closer than it seems. As you reflect on these truths, remember that your journey is not random and your current season is not without purpose. Every delay, every challenge, and every moment of uncertainty is shaping you into who you need to become. You are not forgotten, you are being prepared. You are not stuck, you are being positioned. And you are not far, you are closer than you think. Now is not the time to step back. Now is the time to rise with renewed focus and stronger faith. Take a moment today to realign your thoughts, release your doubts, and commit again to your path. Choose to trust the process even when it feels uncomfortable. Choose to keep moving forward even when progress seems slow. Make a decision right now. You will not quit before your breakthrough. Stay consistent, stay focused, and step boldly into what lies ahead.